Rock climbing is very, very dangerous. Climbers fall all the time. It's just part of the sport. And sometimes when they fall, they get hurt. Recently, a video has been going viral proving that even in a gym, climbing can still be dangerous. This is not Dad's first rodeo. He just casually saunters up like he's picking up his lunch order. Oh, one paralyzed kid? Yeah, that was me. Now, for those of you worried about the kid who just got kicked in the face, fear not. If we break down the footage, we can see that the climber actually makes contact with his ass. So all is well. Although, now that I'm looking at it again, the kid's neck does snap back like a folding chair. Don't worry, a quick alignment will fix that right up. If he wasn't paralyzed before, he definitely is now. I'm curious if his face right here is, oh shit, I just crushed a kid, or oh shit, my taint just exploded. But the real question is, who's going to hell first? The climber? The dad? The kid? Or you, the humble viewer? Whose fault do you think it is? If you think it's the kid's fault, hit like. If you think it's my fault, subscribe. But according to the top comment on Reddit by Buttthroat, classic, the climber is at fault because the kid couldn't have reasonably expected that the climber would fall on a V0 move. Well, there you have it. You know, I feel like we get one of these videos about every year. Last year it was this kid getting a flying kick to the face, and the year before that, it was these kids. Because at the end of the day, people falling on kids is a common occurrence in rock climbing, but those aren't the only falls that are dangerous. I like the bit where you died. Don't worry, he didn't actually die, according to the person on Reddit who posted this, which is all the verification I need. The thing with climbing is you never actually know when you're gonna fall and get hurt, you just fall. And sometimes you don't even have to fall to get hurt. Sometimes you're on the wall just trying to do a dyno and wham! A foothold hits you in the eye. As if people needed any more reason to hate small footholds. It's a no-tex hold too, I can see it from here. It has the telltale shimmer of a no-tex hold. Disgusting. So obviously you can get hurt in all sorts of ways while climbing, but you can also die. Falling while free soloing is a prime example of certain death while climbing, unless you're Alex Honnold.
And I started to like solo this little face and basically broke a hole and just fell off the face and then just landed on this tree. And so it just totally stuck it, you know.
So somebody on Reddit compiled this best free solo accidents of 2024. Now before we get into this, I shouldn't have to say this, but they're all fake. Shocking, I know. Why are they all in wheelchairs? Is this the sequel to the worst free soloing accidents 2023 edition? Moving on, the Church of Dynology subreddit has been around for over 2 years now. And this week's most popular post was so popular that it is now the second most upvoted post of all time. And it's called, Chicks Don't Like Dynos. Who would ever say such a thing? Yeah, chicks don't like dynos very much. The face was pretty good, I'll give you that. But as usual, you guys use this as an opportunity to clown on me. Brandon walked himself into it. Fuck yeah, this is awesome. What a stupid thing for him to say. And of course, there were some positive comments congratulating her on her dyno journey, like, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude, this gave me goosebumps. You are one badass chick. Keep it up, sis. And I love a woman who can fly. In a sports brawl with muscles all over. What the fuck? Fucking weird, dude. Clearly there are some weird people on Reddit, but you are not one of them. You are a dynoist through and through, and welcome to the church. But now it's time for our new segment, the top 10 dynos of the week. Coming in at number 10, we have Big Boy Climbs with the biggest dyno he's done so far.
Let's go, baby. Yes.
Good to see you again, big boy. At number 9, we have a Rainbow Rocket Replica by 8-Bit Owen.
No way!
I might have to mute Leonard Skinner playing in the background, but if not, great timing. Number 8 is a sport climbing dino by Environmental Soil.
Let's go!
Funny enough, I only live 2 hours from here, and I will never try this. Next up at number 7, we have a spinning campus dino by William Mangiroux. Number 6 is Pretty Big Paddle Dino by Super. Very difficult paddle dino with an even more difficult finish. Coming in at number 5, we have a route setter this time, named Igor Kryachkov. He is the route setter for Berlin. Just Berlin, the whole city. And I gotta say, this may be one of the smoothest dinos I've ever seen on this Reddit. Please, Igor, come to Cincinnati, please, and set some dinos. There are no dinos here. Moving on to number 4, which is... Wait, what? How'd that get in there? Well, hopefully Santa used code DINO to get 15% off his entire order. That's all I gotta say. Number 4 comes to us from Sean Raherm, who does a pretty crazy tension board dino. Holy shit. I actually follow Sean on Instagram, so I've probably seen this already, but if I'm being honest, all tension board climbs look the same. All board climbs in general look the same. I know that's not okay to say, but I gotta speak my truth. Hashtag cancel climbing stuff. Number 3 is an insane roof paddle dino by Rock Stuff in the greatest home gym I've ever seen. Or the shittiest commercial gym. At number 2, we have another route setter, Lily Climb, with a coordination dino that she set. Man, you are really on a warpath today. Really? Chicks don't like dinos? What about this? It's a coordination mantle dino, into a dynamic step-up toe hook catch, into a slab traverse dino. 3 dinos in 1 boulder, the Holy Trinity. Thank you for your service to the church. And of course, before we get to number 1, a few honorable mentions. We have the legendary Moana pulling off about a 10-meter vertical dino with a pig on her back, and a local stray cat doing a 12-foot vertical dino out of a hole. And coming in at number 1, we have a competition-winning dino by Accomplished Cry. Congratulations on winning the comp, and welcome to the church. Now, if you're new here, you might be wondering, why is the Church of Dynology so obsessed with dinos, okay? Good question. Well, to answer that question, here's a short PSA made by Real Climber called Why We Jump. Wow. Powerful stuff. You know, if there's one thing I love about Magnus, it's his dedication to teaching the craft of rock climbing. And his camera angles. Holy moly. Do I have to blur this? There's nothing I could say about this that summarizes how I feel better than the comments do. When you are on house arrest, but have to go send. My man. Did I break my parole? Yes. But did I send my project? You're goddamn right I did. Aid. Mirror hand syndrome has an unknown cause, occurring by the duplication of the forearm bone, resulting in a mirror image appearance of the hand. This dude has to be unstoppable on pinches. How many times have I told you guys that crab people are real? I also gotta say, if he can play guitar, that has to be a sight to behold. Step aside, Tim Henson. The crab people are here. Simple bouldering math. Maddie has 2 bouldering pads. He buys 3 more. What does he have now? Happiness. Maddie has happiness. Who the fuck wants to carry 5 pads around? I have 3, and I don't even bring them most of the time. I'd rather get hurt than have to lug extra pads more than 20 feet through the woods. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on to our final segment of the evening. Guess the Grade, America's favorite segment. Starting off, we have Dino into a fist jam. All right, let's see it. So far, we're looking at like V2, V3. I can't tell if that's forced or not, but I don't really see any other way you do that. I would say that's like V11, but it's probably like V5 just based on the rest of it. I don't, that's crazy. Yeah, the rest of this just looks like it's about V5 to me. I'm gonna go with the V5. Dinoing into a fist jam, what a psycho. Okay, the grade is V9. I was closer before. So I knew the fist jam looked hard. I just didn't think that the rest of it looked V9. First offering to the church, and guess the grade. All right, we got an outdoor one, meaning it's got a real actual grade. All right, this is gonna be all about the catch. Big jump, ooh. I'm gonna say that's probably about V8 or V9. Outdoor dynos, a lot of times are kind of sandbagged, but sometimes they're featherbagged. I actually don't know. I'm gonna give that one a V8. All right, V8, mate, let's see it. Give it to me. V10? I'm being hard on you guys today. Oh my goodness, V10. I mean, I can see it being a V10. It looks pretty hard. A dyno I set for the church, guess the grade, by Lily Climb. I guess today's just Lily's episode. All right, we got a Lachey onto a volume, onto a side pull. Looks tough. Holy shit. Okay, it looks way harder when you actually do it. I'm gonna say V8. Maybe. The top looks more chill. That's hard to say. I'm gonna go down a bit. I know I've been sandbagging. I'm gonna be consistent with it. I'm gonna say V6. You just got into the church today, Lily. Please do not let me down. Please. That's on me. I should have gone up one. I was one grade off. Wait, it was supposed to be set V6. We decided to grade it a bit harder. Okay, we're 0 for 3. That's just bad luck. Guess the grade, ignore the fall. Okay. Big jug. Big volume, run across paddle. Holy shit. That looks, I'm gonna say V7. I'm already looking at the rest of it. I'm gonna go say V6 or V7, but I gotta stick to one number. I'm gonna say V7. All right, give it to me. V8, V10. I have sandbagged every climb. We are 0 for 4. I have one more chance to not go 0 for 5. This will be the first time I've gone 0 for 5. I need Emil here to make me look better. All right, let's see it. Whew, the camera angle is gonna make that really hard to see what difficulty it is. Everything looks like I mean, it literally looks like a V1 with like a V7 dyno on it. Jeez. I'm gonna say the dyno looks like it's like V7 or V8. It's really hard to tell with like the angles or anything. I'm gonna stick with V7 on this one. Psychological fan, I need you now more than ever. V3 to V5. The first one I don't sandbag. I get the other way. I go the opposite direction. It's a dark day, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever 0 for 5. I've never gone 0 for 5. I've been doing this for 2 years. I've been guessing grades for 2 years. Never gone 0 for 5. Today was the first day. It's a disgrace. Barbie, where's Barbie? Barbie hasn't been in a video in a long time. Barbie's been hidden away. Yanya Garnbrit Barbie. She usually takes the punishment when I do bad, but today it was all me. I'm sorry, Barbie. Go, Barbie. You're one of us now, Barbie. You'll suffer alongside me. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you all had a good time. Welcome to the church, all you newcomers. And if you want to join the church, go to the Reddit. Click the button, do whatever you're supposed to do. I haven't been on the Reddit in a while. I don't remember how to do it. But join the church. Do some dynos. Stay healthy, stay fit, stay active. I'll see you guys next time.